When prices are way too high, you need to cut it. Welcome to Greater to Trade It.
What are you doing?
Well, let's see what we would have got. Jolteon, Eevee, Fossil, Arcanine, Dratini. Right on. Giovanni's Charisma. Moltres. No. No. Is what I would be saying if these cards weren't absolutely fraudulent. Yeah, they're fake. It's fake. We got scammed. So a TikTok shop being a thing and being in full swing after the 24-hour ban, it is back and it's back with a vengeance. So my buddy Ian, you remember Ian?
Okay.
Decided he wanted to circumvent the system because, again, you still cannot find any reasonable amount of Pokemon cards for retail value. Now, sometimes you might get lucky, but 99.9% of the time, you're going to walk into a retailer and not find exactly what you're looking for. So, him trying to master set 151 decided to not buy one, not two, not even three. He decided to buy, maybe about 15? Enough for me to have 3 of these 151 Scarlet Violet booster bundles. Now, these are supposed to come with 6 packs. He got these off of TikTok, and when he asked me about them, I said, "Hey Ian, that's probably a bad idea, considering that they're how much? Well, they're about $41. Yeah, $41 for a $59 bundle that is $59 retail. It's probably not real." Well, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to try it. It'll be fun, worst case scenario. Yeah, you're right. And that's essentially how it went down. Now, I'm not saying that every single sale or every single pack of Pokemon cards on TikTok is fake, because we've ran across plenty of creators that have actually done essentially an order from TikTok from some reputable TikTokers and gotten some genuine 100% authentic packs. But sometimes when that price is just too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Here is 151 reasons not to buy 151 off of TikTok. Buyer beware. Obviously, after getting these booster bundles off of TikTok, and honestly within the first pack, it's pretty evident that they're absolutely fake. But we decided to kind of have a little bit of fun with it. Yes, they're fake, but they can still be used. They can still be fun. You know, from a collector standpoint, they're absolutely worthless. But from an entertainment purpose, they're very good. I figured it would be very fun to, number one, see exactly what is inside of here. Obviously, I've taken the plastic off. I want to point out a few key differences between authentic 151. Sorry, I don't know why I looked at that when I said that, because this is not authentic. Authentic 151. I don't know. Yep, focus. Focus. Versus non-authentic 151. Now, normally I would open up that ultra premium collection, Blooming Waters, but since it's kind of near and dear to my personal collection, I'm actually going to open up one of our Greater to Trade It mystery packs that I know for a fact has an authentic 151 booster pack in there because I just packaged it up today and it is getting ready to be sealed for one of you lucky individuals. Don't worry, I'll replace the 151. Our graded or traded mystery packs come with 4 boosters dependent on the era that you actually select. For instance, this one here is the Scarlet Violet era, so anything that is Scarlet Violet, you have a chance of getting any one of those packs from that era inside of here as one of those 4. Now, stated on the pack itself, each one of our graded or traded mystery packs come with 1 guaranteed graded card. They are seeded 1-to-1 at an absolute minimum between a PSA 5-7 all the way up to a Prestige 10 Charizard Japanese card, which is our chase card for this set. Now, we're only going to be doing 1,000 of these, so only 1 pack out of the 1,000 actually has that card in there. Again, that is a Pristine 10 Japanese Charizard. The exact one right there on the pack. Just FYI. Now, those PSA graded cards don't necessarily come from the actual era pack that you purchase. It can be from anywhere from base set all the way up to our most current set, Scarlet Violet. You can get a PSA graded card from any one of those. So this Scarlet Violet set here could actually contain a PSA graded vintage card. Hey, it's luck of the draw, right? And if Scarlet Violet really isn't your forte or your thing, then we are also doing a Sword and Shield set as well as a vintage set. But like I said, today we're going to be focusing on the Scarlet Violet and that 151 that is inside of here, because again, I know for a fact because I literally just packed it. Oh, we got a silver boy. All right, that's what we're looking for there. And 2 Stellar Crown, 1 Prismatic. Okay, not bad. All right. Who knows? Maybe this one will be yours. This is available, of course, at gradedortraded.com. And yeah, hope to see you there. But anyways, this is what we're after. This here is an authentic 151 Scarlet Violet pack. And where are my frauds? Where are my frauds? Here we go. We are just going to give this a nice little pop open just to oh no. It is so evident when you have these 2 packs side by side as to exactly how fake it is. Oh, this is rough. This is bad. You can already see that the coloration on these packs, the differences between the packs. Now, the contrast level, right? Oh, there you are. The contrast level is just off. It's weird because you would expect the authentic one to have the deeper coloration and the higher contrast, but that's not the case with 151. Oh, I see it. So if I kind of tilt this a little bit back and forth, you can see the hollow patterns on there. It's almost holographic, where you can see the light reflection from the actual foil wrapping. Unlike on the fake one here, it literally looks like it was printed out on a 3rd grader's lunch tray. That 10 there just doesn't look as crisp. The additional game cards portion of it is just blurry. It's just off. It's just off. The #1 telltale sign would be the crimping style. How these things are actually crimped and pressed at the top. You'll see on the authentic pack. Actually, I'm gonna keep it this way. That way we can kind of, that crimp. It looks like it is just a single heat seal line on both the top and bottom, whereas you can see it is very, very ribbed on this end. You can see the ribbing there from the heat seal, and on the fake pack it is just one singular line. On the back is the exact same story. You have just lighter, crisper words or printing versus the fake pack that just has, I don't know, just that Microsoft Word kind of look to it. The font's off as well. That's the traditional Pokemon font there. That one is a very close imitation. Little stuff like the apostrophe right before the E, they're different. The A is different. The print for Pokemon.com, it's different. You know, they went out of their way to try, but at the end of the day, it is just a cheap knockoff. And further, you got, again, these are not bold, they're more trim, they're slim, versus the very thick bolded lettering at the bottom there, or symbols at the bottom there. And just little things like this. This I did not know. I was actually pretty surprised by this portion. So you see that little line there and that M1. So not all of them have that lettering. Not all of them have like the mark that's M1 or yada yada this. But out of all the ones that I've seen, let's see, Obsidian Flames. There's a line there. Surging Sparks. There's a line there. That line is going to be one of the biggest telltale signs on if a pack is real or fake, apparently. I probably shouldn't do this to a lot of my packs, but this is how I open my packs. I grab them and I flex them forward a little bit. I pop them. I pop them, right? These don't pop. They flex. And I'm not talking about like the foiling flex. The cards flex. This is like trying to break into Fort Knox here. It's ridiculous. There we go. And when you do rip these open, look how that tears. It is just like a very gummy foil. Like, it's just very sticky. The authentic, legit ones, very easy to open, very easy to rip. There's no extra weird shit on it that's just kind of hanging out. No code card. Red flag. You have the TCG live card and just a side-by-side comparison on these cards. Yeah, you can actually see it. The overall depth of color on the real ones, so much better than the fake ones. Both of these packs were opened in the exact same orientation, yet there are cards here that are flipped upside down. This pack is upside down. This one is right side up. Now, I understand that sometimes Pokemon TCG, they may flip a card here or there, but this is consistent. This is consistently the way that these packs come, at least for the 151 that I've and Ian have experienced. And then we have issue number 3. Immediately upon flipping these, like, what? Did you even try? Set that one there. We'll go through the real ones here really quick just to see. Got Kakuna, Poliwag, Ponyta, that's Pikachu! Giovanni's Charisma, Rhydon, Rigid Band, Reverse Hollow Geodude, a Reverse Hollow Ekans, which apparently is Snake backwards. I did not know that. And a Vaporeon. And let's go through these. So, of course, we have our upside down card, or our backwards card. I'm recording. We have our backwards card, which is our hit, apparently. We all have the hits here. We all have the hits in these packs. Need to flip the orientation. You got your Electrobuzz, Abra, Kadabra. Flip it again. Graveler, Cycling Road. It's like they didn't even try. The orientation of the cards inside the pack are also off. Now you got a Fighting Energy. Flip it again. You got a Starmie, a Staryu. You kind of see in the pattern here, and a Rapidash. Did we get a Rapidash in the real one? No, we got a Ponyta. So that kind of worked out. Kind of worked out for us. Let me remove this one from the sleeve. Notice anything? There is zero texture on this card. The print is there, but the texture, actual texture, is just not there. There is a very faint, very pathetic attempt at making a texture when you compare it to the real card. Like, you can just see the amount of detail there. Like, where's the flower? Where is the flower? Just the alignment. Very heavy on the Fate card on the right-handed side. Very, very heavy. There we go. Boop. Very heavy on this side. Fairly heavy on the top. The centering on this card is just absolutely atrocious. You got your star difference. Those are just all white down there. Those actually have the foiling peeking through. I don't know if you can kind of see that. A little glistening there. There we go, right there. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a market for these, I guess, but it's just not for me. Some people may buy these just to get the guarantee hit in every single pack, because I'm telling you, there is a hit in every single pack. As you're ripping this thing, the foil just comes right off of the card. Like, it is just, yeah. I'm gonna say that is fake. It's basically a sticker. Like, look at this. This is, yeah, fake. Compared to my real Mew. Just kidding. There's a layer of black ink in there that is just non-existent on the fake cards. Now, I don't expect people to be going around ripping their cards or anything like that. That is just a little Easter egg I wanted to toss in here for you guys. But yeah, it's okay. My Mew is just fine. Just fine. It's a 9. It's a 9 at best. Now, I didn't make this video just to dog the absolute shit out of these cards. Well, okay, maybe I did just a little bit. I really do think that it is just very important for the true lovers of this hobby to be aware of what's out there. Be aware of, like, the signs and signals when it comes to Pokemon cards in general. Because right now, especially now, in today's times and era with Scarlet Violet and possibly even the next era, it is becoming a knockout drag out when it comes to the battle between paying retail versus scalper prices. You know, people are almost becoming desperate, and desperation can cause people to be in their wallets, most importantly, to become victims of buying fake stuff. Just like you have your knockoff shoes, your knockoff watches, your knockoff designer bags, there's inevitably going to be, in a lucrative market, frauds, knockoffs, and fakes. This is more of a public service announcement, especially for the followers of the channel, the viewers of the channel, to just be aware that, again, if a deal is too good to be true, it probably is. And I'm not saying that to deter you from searching for the best possible deal out there, but just be aware of the warning signs that comes with a traditional listing. TikTok right now is absolutely heating up with its revival and the whole market of Pokemon right now. You have your rip and shippers, and everybody and their mother has a TikTok shop. Please, just be aware of actually what you're buying. Again, if the deal is too good to be true, it probably is. If you're buying them just for the comedic value, just for the prank, or I don't know, people buy weird stuff for weird purposes, whatever your reason for buying them, just know that if it's not from a reputable person on TikTok, if the deal's too good to be true, it's probably going to be fake. And you can always see the signs beforehand if they actually use the authentic photos. But most importantly, when you get the packs, you can legitimately now judge if you have a 151 pack that's authentic versus a 151 pack that is not authentic. That being said, gym trainers, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody that also collects Pokemon cards that you may want to share this public service announcement with. Also, leave a comment down below if you've bought some questionable items, rather from eBay, Amazon, or TikTok. All right, that'll do it, guys. Remember, it is an absolute jungle out there, and be smart when you're chasing, when you're collecting, and don't forget, go catch them all.